boy.
Man, we didn't drop this game. It's amazing.
I know. It's like we dropped Sly Cooper, even though I really want to see the end of that game. Actually, let me move the mic a little closer. I wouldn't say we dropped Berseria. We are on hiatus for Berseria.
I was tired of it.
Because, yeah, that game sucks. no, it doesn't
But
suck.
now we're playing a good game.
It doesn't suck, but it's just...
I don't actually remember what we
You're
were
going to
doing.
Mona Village.
Okay, that's fine.
You went to that temple last time, that little
Did
awakening.
I have enough coins to do Mal's next thingy?
I don't think so.
I have a lot.
Man. Already the music is better in this game than in Berseria.
Alright, well, let's go to Moana Village. What is
It's funny how this game is more entertaining than Berseria, and I'm not even playing it. It's kind of weird in that sense. The 30 FPS is a little hard to get used to, though.
Oh!
Did it freeze? No.
Well, we'll have to get used to that because it's a...
It is an
Emulator.
emulator. There's gonna be flaws. As long as it doesn't freeze or crash, I really don't
I'll
care.
cry.
Well, that's why we save often, because if we save, it doesn't matter if it crashes. Since we're doing monitor capture as well, the one benefit of monitor capture is even if it crashes, we won't lose the recording.
Oh, that's good. It would suck because I'd have to play a certain portion of the game all over again, but...
I just realized these villains have been in the game more than any of the villains in Berseria.
Yep.
Vilka Bomba.
I like how they just stare at the camera to us like we're already there. Oh. Cool story, brah.
Yeah, basically.
Love it.
Yeah, there's
Gotta
all...
love it. Oh yeah, that's right. We had these issues before.
Hey,
It's
unlike-
nothing different.
At least, unlike before, with this playthrough, for the rest of the playthrough, we will not have any more audio issues.
Very true.
Because we have a new mixer, unlike before, where the mixer kind of killed our last playthrough. That's the reason we stopped playing it anyway.
Yeah,
It's because I had to wait for a new mixer, because that mixer was driving me insane. And we just never got back into it.
Yeah, and this is a good game too. Oh.
It is. It is a good game. I once again, I emphasize that I feel stupid for not playing it myself.
Yep.
I'm like, I didn't play it because I was like, once again was like, it shouldn't have, this game should not have been called Shadow Hearts, though. I do think that.
But what, Roger Bacon?
Roger Bacon. I don't mind if it used characters from Shadow Hearts, but it should have been called something else. It shouldn't have used, I mean, okay, actually, never mind. Calling itself Shadow Hearts is fine because it does use the Judgment Ring, it does use the same kind of battle system, and it does have a similar kind of atmosphere, so I guess it's fine. And it has the same items and monsters
Okay,
and
that's
stuff.
part of Hilda's side quest.
Even this track right here is better than pretty much any track in Berseria. That's how bad Berseria's soundtrack is. A lot of people try to defend Berseria's soundtrack by saying, oh, it's fine because it is acceptable, you know? It fits the mood. And it's like, but the thing is, it's dull and boring. Are you saying it fits the mood because the game is dull and boring? That's clearly saying that you're saying that no area in that game has any personality.
Right.
It's like, you don't want something that just fits the mood. You want it to be entertaining. You want it to have personality. You want it to be distinct. This is the kind of reason why I like Goshina so much as a composer, because even if you don't like him, you can honestly say he's a composer with a lot of personality.
Right.
Whether that's a personality that appeals to you is another thing entirely.
Oh, I missed that chest. I'm getting used to the controls again, guys. Leave me alone.
Yeah. Seal of the soul required. Another thing is this game's an RPG through and through, so you feel a lot more benefit through adventuring than in Berseria. Berseria feels like when we adventured, it felt like none of it was very beneficial, honestly. It felt like the whole game has been monotonous in combat. Like, we just basically do the same thing all game long, and it's effective all game long. And some people say play harder difficulties, and I agree, playing harder difficulties does change some things, but all it does is make you dodge better, really. That's the main difference. I mean, you don't even need to combo like a god to beat Berseria on the harder difficulties. And it's more about tactics than it is about good moves.
I need to find a save point before I do this.
Oh my god, are you gonna fucking...
Yep.
Oh my god, are you really gonna do it?
Yes, I am.
Oh, fuck. Oh man.
Yes, I would. You don't think I would?
You did it before,
I know.
Fucking this game and finding random items. Here are the walkthrough items. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh...
遠いところわざわざすまなかったね。わしはここの町
Unfortunately, to get the best ending of this game, we have to max out all of Shania's fusions.
That is so dumb, but...
南の地で仲間に会えるとは思ってませんでした。
This game's plot is kind of similar to Berseria.
But more has happened in it.
I know, it's more eventful, it's more fun. I wouldn't say the characters are as in-depth, but it's fun.
The only real in-depth character is Ricardo. Let's be real. And Johnny and Shania, I guess. I love the sun right there.
この大陸には赤い光。マリスを
Berseria's just boring. That's just all there is to it, it's just boring.
そのうち2つの遺跡は
It's just...
何者かに
They spend so long trying to flesh out the characters that they don't really tackle their dramas at all. So the characters just come across as underwhelming. Like, you're attached to them, but you don't get any payoff for that attachment.
その通りだけど、なんでばあさんが知ってんのさ。
大抵のことは精霊様が教えてくださる。ここから先はわしも口伝を聞いただけじゃ。
Johnny almost looks like an adult Laphicet. He has the same haircut.
Johnny's a way better character than Laphicet.
He's actually funny.
モンとはこの世界と異世界をつなぐ巨大な扉。
This almost feels like a similar conversation we had in Berseria too.
あらゆる秩序を失い、瞑想の末に果てること。
I just love this random sunlight thing.
What the fuck are you doing, Frank? Dude, just having an old man moment.
信じられんのも無理はなかろう。わしとて実際に門を見たことはない。
Back in the day, we just didn't have very good animations.
お主らも見たじゃろう。遺跡から解放された大量の赤い光を。それにわしらにはご先祖様から伝えられた言葉もある。疑う理由は何もない。私たちにそれを止めてこいと。最後の遺跡ビルカバンバにはこの村の男衆が向かっておる。止められるかどうかは
We feel kind of awkward here. Like we're...
Not even supposed to be here.
Man, we're almost like just there in the story.
頼みたいのは
Except Ricardo, he had his own story arc.
間に合わ
I
ない
mean, don't get me wrong, that is a flaw in the game. But for some reason, it's much more bothersome in Berseria. Probably because it's the characters spend so long talking, but they don't actually develop.
興味がありません。それよりもそのビルカバンバの場所を教えていただけませんか。聞いてどうするつもりじゃ。あの女を殺し めにお主らを呼び寄せたと思っておる。
This is the way to deal with this. I'm Johnny, master negotiator. If I make awkward hand motions, I'm sure it'll ease the tension in the room.
ミルカバンバの場所はそこに記されておる。好きにせい。感謝します。無駄に命を捨てるような真似だけはするでないぞ。
だけど
Oh, Johnny.
Ha! My hand motions, they're effective. Thanks
They
for-
did. They stopped a fight.
Ha! My master hand motions are save the day. I shall use them more often. Johnny learned hand motions.
All right.
Oh boy.
Ah, you know what? Perfect timing.
Oh boy, here we go, guys. Lottery time.
How did you know?
You, because yeah, of course you would. So, while she's doing this, we watched
No.
Digimon
I'm
movie.
trying to erase it from my memories.
No. This is our main topic for today.
Ugh,
Digimon Try movie 4.
I want to cry.
Loss. It was
I lost
horrible.
I lost a lot of things that day.
It was unbelievably bad. You have to see it. You have to see this horrible movie. Don't get me wrong. Some people, they like it for whatever reason. I'm gonna guess it's just because it's Digimon and they'll like anything Digimon. But that movie literally did everything wrong, I think. I think it did everything wrong. It did wrong. It had no budget. I don't think even...
The audio is gone. Well, shit. I have to do all of that. Thank God I saved.
You just saved, so we're
Thank
good.
God for that.
We're good. Hey, did I jinx us?
I'm actually really worried about the playthrough now.
What do you mean?
I'm worried that the game's gonna crash when I'm in the middle of a dungeon and haven't gotten to a save point.
Oh, it'll be fine. Hey, look, guys, you can see what's going on my desktop. Almost nothing. I forgot. Where am I going?
To look for Shadow Hearts?
Oh, yeah. Keeping the recording going. Look at good old Haru. You can tell whose desktop wallpaper that is.
Yours, of course. Duh.
Uh-huh, yeah.
You sound like you're struggling.
I'm trying to remember where the fuck...
Gaming shortcuts?
Oh, there it is. Okay. Are we good? We're good. Alright.
Thank God I saved.
Yeah, I think the game doesn't like it when you load the save over and over again. Probably.
That sucks.
We'll see. Well, if it crashes again because you do that, you're gonna have to stop doing that.
Didn't do it before.
Hey, at least the audio didn't. I mean, we can't help that. We can't help crashes. It is an emulator. Holy shit! I gotta turn this down.
You don't need to turn down that much.
There we go. All right.
Now move them out. Oh, it's gone.
All right.
Let's just pray that I get it this time.
All right. So anyway, as I was saying, our first playthrough back already an issue.
Alright.
I really hope you get this soon because
No!
oh god, this is good. Okay, whatever. I just hope I don't really care as long as it doesn't crash
How
again.
many lottery tickets do I have?
It's fine. Just load your data. Just load your data.
Oh, right. I don't have to go to a save point.
Exactly. Can
Alright,
quick load from anywhere.
Let's see if this
Anyway.
works. I want to see if this crashes. Hold on. Save your... whatever.
Save my who jilly nonsense.
Yeah, save your hoojilly nonsense.
I mean,
I don't don't know.
I think this game's only crashed like once. The good thing is, thank God I'm doing monitor record. Thank God. I hope you get it.
Nope.
Not even fucking close.
You know what? I'll load it and we'll go to Vilcabamba and I'll come back later. I'll do it when not off screen.
Actually, yeah, that's a great idea. Let's do this.
Because I think we'll be doing this for hours.
I mean, you usually get pretty lucky and get it. Alright. Hopefully...
I'm not getting it this... Oh, I wanted to go to the Weapon Man.
Well, you can still go to the Weapon Man. Just go back.
I'm working on it.
So that movie... Anyway, that movie had just terrible everything. It just terrible budget, terrible pacing. You know, the music is the same as the other movies, so I won't say that was terrible. It's exactly the same. I don't think there was a single new track in that movie. There was one new track, and I think it was kind of cool. It's when they were like talking to Hackmon. I think that was a new track, and I think it was fine, you know.
Yeah.
But the music didn't really stand out as anything, you know. Nothing you would listen to outside of the movie, I don't think. Oh, a cutscene. Looks like I'll have to shut up for now.
Everybody died.
This is another reason why I do kind of want to wait to get a better computer to do more emulator games on systems above a PS2.
The best actor in both games is Mao. Shocker there.
行きましょう
I just noticed that Shania's even dressed like a slut burger too, like, but at least it makes sense for her character. She's a Native American.
What does that have to do with anything? She dresses like that because of the tattoos.
Doesn't... When,
I love the music for this dungeon.
well, isn't it because she's a Native American? They're usually scantily dressed.
No.
I mean, your other dude that's Native American. It's not like it's not just her. The other guy that's from her tribe.
Listen to this awesome music.
It is cool. Too bad the battle music in this
I
half of the game is
know!
terrible.
I know, that killed some of my motivation for the game.
I don't know why they would replace it with a completely generic battle theme for the second half.
But this music is good.
Why didn't it? It's like Dead Fingers Talk should play in the
It's the
second.
best.
It should play in the second half of the game, not in the first half. Because I don't know a single person who prefers that second battle theme to the first one. I'm sure that you exist, by the way. Because, you know, you always gotta exist. Everyone's gotta be like, oh, I think the Doom 32X soundtrack is the best soundtrack I've ever listened to. I think the Wario Land Game Over screen is the best music ever.
I agree with that.
I know you exist. Oh boy.
What the? Why did Johnny do that?
Why did he do what? Did he?
Nothing. He walked weird.
Oh. Is that you? Turning and stuff?
See? No.
That's not you?
No.
I think this game has some. I think the PSX emulator has issues with certain controllers.
Oh well.
So you're just gonna have to deal with it. It's not like controls matter. We're playing an RPG. The most that can happen is you select the wrong item. It's not like you can hurt yourself or kill yourself.
レディ、俺はここに残るぜ。
There's a lot of cutscenes right now.
これ以上邪魔はさせねえ。負けねえよ、あんなガキどもに。
レディの力を調べるために彼らには泳いでもらっていたが、今となっては有害なだけか。例の封印を使われないとも限らないし。私
See, while I wouldn't say that the antagonists are developed, at least, you know, Killer is more of a character than any of the villains we've seen in Berseria and any of the antagonists. It's kind of weird. At least he has screen time, and at least we kind of see him develop a little. That's better than nothing. Don't get me wrong.
I like the party members in this game.
I'd like for them to do more with it, but
Alright guys, I'm gonna suck on this battle system for a few times because I
Because-
have not played in forever.
probably not, like, it's been like what, 7 months probably.
Longer than that, I feel.
Oh my god, we haven't played this game in forever. I can't believe we even are going back to this game, to be quite honest.
Well, it's a good game.
I mean, I don't mind. I'm just saying I find it strange. Hey,
I told you.
guys!
I told you I wasn't.
Dungeons that aren't just fucking hallways
Resist.
and actually have cool items. Dungeons, exploration in a dungeon. That,
No, it's amazing.
I mean, this is just one room, but hey, it's a puzzle. A puzzle!
And shitty battle music. Alright.
You know, I did look up what the point of all these is,
Yeah.
but I've already forgotten, so I'll have to look it up again.
Okay.
I forgot why you would want to
Fuck!
launch.
I already knew it.
I forgot why you would want to launch or whatever. I think knocking them down has a higher chance of inflicting a status effect or something.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, we say this battle music isn't that great, but it actually is better than Berseria's battle theme. Don't get me wrong, it's crap compared to the first battle theme, but it's not that terrible.
Don't you even. Thank God.
And I recently did replace this thermal paste on the computer, so it shall be running very good. I have to do it every like couple of months with this game, unfortunately. All right,
You mean
not
with
with this computer, unfortunately, because everyone you have in your party is a spellcaster.
Yeah. Except for Frank.
Oh, is he not a spellcaster?
No.
Oh, okay.
He's the hard hitter.
No. I mean, they all can use stellar magic, is what I meant.
Oh, yeah.
Because the only characters that can't use stellar magic are.
It's just Shania.
Is it just Shania in this game?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because in the last game it was Karando and Yuri, okay. Oh man, the enemies are actually fighting back a little bit in this dungeon.
Fuck.
Oh boy. Back to noob status we are.
Totally. Mm-hmm. So, oh, yeah, it totally did so much.
What does that do?
Suck up an enemy's stock gauge. Well, I failed. Shut the fuck up.
Oh my god.
Shut
This
the
is
fuck
like
up.
how it is for you when you. Hey, shut up. You're the one who makes fun of me all the time when I'm playing Paper Punk. Yo, I get to have my fun too. It's more funny for your reaction, actually.
What, when you miss Paper Mario?
Yeah. When you miss in this game, because I know you're pissed when you miss. You know, the one thing I think
No, you
all
didn't
old
kill me yet.
RPGs need is they all need a hard mode for people who want a challenge. I think a lot of problems with these old JRPGs, it's not a huge one, is that there's no difficulty mode changing. And I think a lot of the old RPGs are just, they're not hard enough a lot of the time. And
Oh, I didn't even realize. That there was
and
an
when they
enemy
get
left.
hard, it takes way too long for them to get hard.
Man, all I've been using Ricardo for is healing.
Not that JRPGs especially, are about being hard. They're more about having fun building your characters up, but I don't know, I think one of the things I appreciated about Dragon Quest VIII, even though it wasn't like the hardest game in the world, it was still much harder than most JRPGs on the PS2.
I do like the Dragon Quest games.
Oh yeah, you started playing Dragon Quest VII.
It's fun.
Yeah. I mean, for
I
anyone
very
who,
much enjoy it.
for anyone who hasn't been watching our Berseria playthrough, she's been playing that. I bought that for her for Valentine's Day because it was the best Valentine's gift.
Totally was. I didn't even want it like anything for Valentine's Day.
This wasn't much of a puzzle, but I'm sure it's because it's showing you this is how the rest of this dungeon will work.
Yeah, this isn't the only level of this. Yes, Johnny, it's going to. Oh,
This is game design. It's like, this is how the dungeon will work. Now you gotta find these light spheres, light up things. It's just, it might not seem like much, but it gives you, it just, like right here, even though it's just a dungeon with a bunch of blocks, not only is it nice because it actually has music,
oh, I got a ring fragment.
But-
That's cool.
I don't know, it's just, since this is an RPG, items are naturally more useful in these games than in action RPGs, which is kind of an inherent flaw with action games being RPGs, is usually items aren't very useful in them, because, and new equipment isn't very useful as it is in these games. The reason being is that you can just dodge everything. If you can dodge everything, you don't need items. So all you have to do is play the game well.
I never actually realized how much I depended on the D-pad until I don't have it anymore.
Oh, is it really annoying?
It's fine. It's that's why it's taking me a little bit to get used to things.
Yeah, the D-pad would make the menu just move around like nothing. I don't know what's wrong with this control. This controller is a little screwed up, but just disable the D-pad and works fine. So not a huge deal. Got so off topic from that Digimon movie.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
I'm trying to because you don't want to think about it.
No, I'm.
See, Sammy, her second favorite character in Digimon is Sora. And that movie, I'm not attached to Sora like Sammy because I only really watched like 18, I think I watched around like 18 episodes of Digimon as a kid. And, we're watching season 4 right now, which is Digimon Tamers, is that what it is? Or no, Digimon Frontier. Which is actually quite good. The reason it's good is because it's written by the same guy, or at least directed by the same guy who directed Lane, and he's very good. So it's actually very enjoyable. It's not like perfect show or anything. It's got its flaws, but it is, even though it's a kid's show, I enjoy it. You can still enjoy a kid's show as an adult,
Yeah,
as long
you
as
can.
it's just got to do the right things. And I think, the one funny thing about Digimon Frontier is in the first movie, they actually do the exact same conflict that Tai has in that first movie in 2 episodes of
Well,
Frontier.
Johnny, you're gonna die.
Yep, he's dead. Does his sword still stay on fire when he's dead?
I don't know. I gotta look. Yes.
How come? Is he still full of evil when he's
I have no idea, babe.
when he's knocked
I
out?
have no fucking idea.
I'm gonna keep this thing going. Do the rest without me. I inherit my hand motion skills to you. They will surely get you around every cat fight.
Wait, what? Oh,
Oh god.
whoops.
But yeah, basically, in the movie, there's this. I don't want to. I guess I can't spoil the movie for people who haven't seen it.
No,
So,
you can because it's not worth watching.
I don't really want to spoil it.
It's fine. No, but everybody, Ryoma will not watch this. Ryoma.
Well,
skip,
okay,
skip.
I'm not gonna spoil. Okay, this isn't a spoiler because what I was gonna talk about, it isn't a spoiler. It happens at the beginning of the movie. I'm not gonna tell you about what happens in the plot because there's what is there to tell? Nothing happens.
I'll tell you because I'm mad about it.
But basically, one of the reasons, you might say, why does it do everything wrong? Well, one of the main things you can do wrong is have forced drama that makes no sense with a character that's completely out of character. And so Biyomon, who is basically super in love with Sora all the time, just
Like
loves
she
her,
adores her.
loves her to death. As many as probably more than any other Digimon loves their master in Digimon, but very simple-minded about it in comparison to the other Digimons, I would say. And yet in this movie, just is all angry with her and doesn't trust her for no real reason, and just completely mean to her for no real reason, just because, Biyomon's lost her memory. All the Digimon have lost the memory. But all the other Digimon are completely fine with their partners and become buddy-buddy with them. And then just, in the movie, she's just mean-spirited to her the entire movie. For no reason. It's completely out of character.
It is.
And
he actually didn't know it was out of character until because the only reason he knew is because I kept complaining about
Well,
it.
I don't remember this character being ever mean. Like, was she ever not trusting of Sora?
No.
And then it's like, no. And then, of course, we got the other big problem of the movie is, it's not a huge problem, but the forced romance. Holy shit. They're trying to not make anyone unhappy, and they're trying to tease everything they can, so they're trying to, obviously, both Tai and Matt like Sora. Or they like each other and are trying to hide it with Sora. But, I mean, in these movies, Tai and Matt just seem so incredibly gay, but, more than anything, and they kind of just treat Sora in this movie as a reward for the dudes. It really does feel like that. Like, because they're not taking her character seriously at all. Like, this movie is the only movie that only focused on one character, while the other three movies focused on two characters at once. And yet, you would think, oh, we're only focusing on one character, that means it should be good, but it's not. Mm-hmm. Because it just feels like the movie is a bunch of clips and scenes randomly put together. In fact, I wouldn't even say the movie really primarily focuses on Sora. I would say the movie just has Sora go through a drama in it, while the other characters it really doesn't. Oh boy. Is he dead? No. It was just a really strange movie. And then it had, I know Digimon's one for transformation sequences, but in the end of the movie, they go ridiculous. There must be at least 8 minutes of just straight transformation sequences. I'm not even joking. It might, maybe I'm exaggerating, maybe it was only like 5 minutes, but even the fans complained about this. It was a lot. Mm-hmm. They do a lot of transformations. And it's really weird because all the Digimon lost their memories, and you know how in the original series when they
and a rookie Digimon beat an ultimate level, or
like was able to hurt an ultimate level.
Yeah,
it's like power levels that didn't make any sense. It was a very sloppy movie. And then also, whoever made the villain has obviously been watching Sword Art Online, because there was like some sexuality in this movie that was creepy. And, like, the main villain licks Sora in the face in a sexual way.
It was disgusting.
It was like, this is not what I watch Digimon for. I want a more innocent experience. I don't think anyone watches Digimon to expect this. Don't get me wrong, it was a huge surprise that I was in a Digimon movie. That was in Digimon anything. It's like, wow, because you didn't expect it, It's like, that is a shocker. But but you don't want it. No one would want this.
No. Digimon is it's a kid's show at heart. So putting that in there is pretty fucked up, actually.
Like, what the fuck was the director thinking by putting that in there? Like, I don't know what the director was thinking when they made this movie. I hope it wasn't. I can't imagine it was the same director as who directed 3, because 3 is so far the best of this. And even I like 3. I like 3 just fine.
You like the second movie too.
Maybe I like 3 so much because I think Tentomon is the best Digimon.
Well, you like Tentomon, yeah.
I think he's just He has a really funny voice in Japanese, and apparently he's voiced by Kirk Thornton in English, so therefore I would definitely
What?
like it.
No, is he?
That's what you told me, I think.
Oh.
So
I don't
you said one
remember.
of them's voiced by Kirk Thornton.
I think that was Gabumon.
Oh yeah, it was Gabumon, wasn't it? Never mind. But Tentomon sounds really funny in Japanese, and I really like it. I really-
Tentomon is voiced like this.
I wouldn't
Not
like
even
that.
kidding.
In Japanese, it's a sports like Kochiahan. It's really amusing. And I think his relationship with Izzy is just really, really sincere in that movie. Mm-hmm. And it just... I think it would have been better if they actually didn't involve all the other Digimon in that movie and it was just focused on Tentomon. Because at the end of that movie 3, they tried to involve all of them in it, and I felt like...
I thought Patamon was fine too because Patamon had an issue.
And then who's the other character that movie was about? It wasn't just about Izzy, it was about...
TK.
Oh,
That's why
yeah.
I said Patamon's fine.
Oh, yeah. And, you know, and this is coming... I even like the second movie okay. The biggest problem with the second movie is that it really had no budget at all. Where in the fourth movie, the budget's even worse than the second one, which I didn't even think was possible. Where in the third one, I think the budget was a little better. Still not good. I mean, it's a Toei product. What do you expect? And it's like, how...
Damn! Holy shit! He hits He hits really hard.
Yep.
He hits harder than Mao does.
Yep.
He has a fucking guitar.
These enemies take quite a beating. They kind of have to, though. Mm-hmm. Because otherwise, you know, they're not a threat. If they're not a threat, then the game's no fun. Like, a lot of people, they get mad when RPG battles take forever or whatever. I'm like, well...
What's the point of an RPG, though?
It's like, it's okay for the early battles to be quick, but later on, they do need to, like, take... They don't have to get to... like FF13 level where everything takes 10 minutes at the end of that game unless you have Army of One, which I didn't. Because it was really funny in Spoonie's review, he was like, why does anyone having trouble? I just used Army of One. I'm like, how the fuck did you, how much grinding did you do to get Army of One? I grinded for forever in FF13, and I still was nowhere close to getting Army of One. And I swear, I grinded forever. I sat in that one place, Oerba, just grinding in that place forever. Just so I could beat the bosses that had a time limit to them. Because that was really great design, wasn't it? Time limit bosses? Are you fucking for real? In an RPG? It's like, this is no longer strategy. This is just, you know, yeah. Like, if I am beating the boss and staying alive, I should win. I should not have to kill it super fast. Because that's totally dependent on, do I have high enough stats to beat him? Because I was wondering, why can't... I didn't even know it was a time limit thing. I thought I was doing something wrong, but it's like, no, it actually is a time limit, and then it'll just cast this, and then you die immediately. I'm like, that's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. Mm-hmm. Like, a big reason, the reason FF13 is actually technically has the hardest bosses in the series
Right.
is because if your main character dies, it's a game over. That's the main reason, if anyone's wondering. It's not because the battle system's hard. It's because if your main character dies, it's game over.
Right.
And any game that's like that is going to be kind of hard. Any game that has a restriction like that. This kind of reminds me of the...
Man, I still love this game.
This kind of reminds me of like the final dungeon in Grace's F.
I did never beat this game, but it's just because my memory card went corrupt, so I've never seen the ending to this game.
You know, in Grace's F, like... In Grace's F, I actually probably have to give it a step up over Berseria in a lot of ways, because it just has better... the dungeons are not good, but they are better designed than the dungeons in Berseria. And not only that, the boss battles are better in Grace's F than Berseria. The bosses have been really shit in Berseria.
Yeah, baby!
Although, there are good things about Berseria. Like, Berseria technically has a better battle system than Grace's F, though. But there's also no one super overpowered in Grace's F. Even the best character, which is Sharia, is not overpowered. Neither is Hubert.
Wait, why is she the best?
Because she can stagger from long distance, and you know, she's kind of like she's not the most damaging character. That's Hubert, but she can like stagger from a distance and like just do ridiculous combos that way.
Are you for real?
And I think she can stagger easier than any character too. Because that whole game is about, can you fucking stagger the enemy? I really hope they get rid of Red Guard sometime in the Tales series, because I hate that system. I think it's really fucking stupid. I think it just, like, it should work like Ease, where in Ease, what they did is they, you have a charge attack, right? And if you hit with a charge attack, you get SP back, basically, so you can use your special moves. So, when you're blocking, you...
Oh, I probably should be using her fucking ability in order to get coins.
So, what I was thinking is in fucking... But basically, in E7, when you use your charge attack... Yeah, you should use your Mal thing to get coins.
I forgot about it for a bit.
Oh, well.
Well, I'll use it.
In E7, you had to hold the attack button to get your charge. But you could do it while running around, you know? You could dodge and stick. But you had to hold it. So that in Celceta, they changed it to, if you're not attacking, your thing will just charge, and then your next attack will recover USP. And I think if they want to keep that Red Guard system, they just need to make it so that when you are not attacking, even if you're moving around, your character should just get the auras based on how long it takes for him to attack again. That way you can at least be moving around and not just sitting there blocking, waiting for your fucking Red Guard to charge, just so you can break them fucking enemy's guard. It's so fucking stupid that they have it like that. Also, apparently that game does have a little staggering problem, kind of like Grace's F did, I think. Like, where it's determined by focus, I think, a little bit. I don't know.
See.
And I think I've noticed that the enemies don't necessarily get staggered for very long, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I think they kind of returned to Grace's F system, which is really fucking stupid if they did. I don't want to say that, but I've been noticing, I'm like, why don't the enemies like get staggered like they do in the early game? And I think...
I wonder if I should...
I know focus determines how much you stun, how high your stun percentage chance, which is also really dumb in my opinion. I'm like, I have to have high focus to stun the enemy. Why isn't it just determined based on like how many hits I do and what kind of hits I do? Like if I hit them so many times in a row without them and am flash dodging and they aren't able to hit me at all, then I can stun them or something.
Right.
Like, why is it determined on a stat? So, I know it's an RPG, but I kind of hate that shit.
Wow, I'm actually surprised that happened.
Because stunning is such an important mechanic in that game that...
I got...
What? What?
I gotta make sure that I can kill the enemy, because I won't get the coin if I don't. So,
I think you can kill that 95 HP one, I think.
we'll try it.
I forgot if you had gotten the great, that is. I don't know if you can... Oh, I think it's dead. Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I knew it. It's dead.
Cool.
Yeah, I didn't think... I was like, it has less than 100 health. You can at least do that much. You know, this game actually has a little system, a record system, shows you how good you are at the Judgment Ring, just to make you feel like shit.
Yeah.
Every Shadow Hearts game has that. And all I do when I look at it is I feel like, oh my god, I feel so terrible looking at this. It makes me feel so stupid. So... You know, maybe it wasn't unfair to compare it, but we did watch another movie before Digimon the night before, so...
Tarzan!
I've never seen Tarzan, which means the only 90s Disney movie left for me that's big, that people talk about...
Is Pocahontas.
Is... Well, no, it's Beauty and the Beast, because I've never seen Beauty and the Beast.
You've never seen Pocahontas either?
Nor do I care to see Beauty and the Beast, to be perfectly honest. I don't think I really ever particularly care to see that movie.
Well, dead.
Whatever. Get your coins. What does Endear do? Is that
It uses sanity points.
Oh, does it give you way more defense?
Yeah, but it takes down your SP.
Yeah. You know, I think one thing they could have done is to make a hard mode, and this would make the game really fucking hard, honestly. But it'd be fine if they only did this for a hard mode, because it's what the player would be wanting, is make it so your SP does not recover between fights.
Dude, that's harsh, honey.
Well, it's for a hard mode. I'm not saying it had to do it on a normal mode, I'm just saying for a hard mode. That's literally all they would have to do, is make it so your SP doesn't recover on fights. It might make the game more tedious than anything, though, because you would just have to be constantly using sanity items, but I don't know. I think it would be a good way to make the game hard.
I still don't have any of those other coins. Ugh.
Well, I don't think you need them, either. I don't think you'll
I
need...
need...
Which
I'm on
ones?
the 3rd floor, so I need 5 mackerel.
Oh, that's nice that it tells you how many you need.
So I have...
You
I
have to-
actually have enough to beat that 3rd floor boss.
Well, I guess we can either finish this
Nah,
dungeon...
well, we're already in the dungeon. I'm gonna have to wait till after.
Cool. And yeah, you know, I think Tarzan I'd rank probably 3rd favorite Disney movie. So
What's second after Emperor's New Groove? Tangled?
I think I'd probably rate Toy Story second. You know, actually, I think I'd rate Tarzan between Tarzan and Tangled. That's tough. I guess I'd probably give Tangled a step up over Tarzan, actually. Emperor's New Groove, you know, and I am more fond of Tarzan, personally. I think that, you know, this doesn't make any sense, but I think I'm more fond of Tarzan than Toy Story, and the reason is really stupid, though. It's not because I think Tarzan is a better movie. It's because I had to watch Toy Story way too many times as a kid that I'm so sick of it. I never want to see that movie ever again. You know, it's not a bad movie. In fact, it's a great movie, but I never want to see it again. Because I'm the kind of person who I do not like beating a dead horse, or like, you know, I had to see it at friend's house, I had to see it in school, I had to see it way too much. And it's kind of like, when I was a kid, my friend Kevin, he only had one movie at his dad's house that people were willing to watch over and over again.
It was Toy Story?
And it was Scream. So I had to watch Scream at least 9 times, because every time I spent the night, they always wanted to watch a movie. What's the only movie to watch? Scream, because that's the only movie he had, really. So I had to watch Scream like 9 times. And the only fun of watching Scream was seeing if people watching it would get scared. Like, one of my friends would be like, no, I'm not gonna watch this movie unless you tell me who the killer is. I have to know. Like, you got so scared of that movie. I'm like, this movie's not even scary. Like, I am a pansy and this movie's not scary. And I'm like, yeah.
You're not a pansy.
No, I am. No, I was, you know, until I played enough horror games, and then I became less of a pansy. And now if you're ever a pansy for horror stuff, you know what you have to do?
Fuck, I went the wrong way.
All you have to do is play enough horror games, and then you will get less scared of them. Like, if you're scared of one, you just have to play it, and then play another one, and then play another one, and guess what? You'll get desensitized to horror, and you'll be less of a pansy. Though that would kind of defeat the purpose, so I don't recommend doing that. I recommend spacing it out. Now that, since I haven't, because I played a lot of horror games in a row, like 5 in a row, and then by the 5th one, like, Outlast to me wasn't scary at all after the first basement. It was like, that first basement was pretty scary, though. But then I realized the game was just the same thing over and over again. It was just hide and seek. And I felt the game was, I don't know, it wasn't a bad game, it wasn't a good game. It was just kind of there after a while, and the ending sucked, and the story sucked. The game... that's the main problem I have with Outlast, is it doesn't even have a good story. It's just a bunch of random events. It's like, it seems like it has a semblance of a story, but yeah, not really.
I don't think I'm gonna beat him. Damn it!
Whatever. You can kill him next turn.
I'm gonna let Mao kill both of them.
Yeah, I would let her, since you got him down.
Okay.
Another way they could make it harder is having all these status effects carry outside of battle too. Every single one.
Alright, looks like I'm gonna be doing a lot of healing next turn.
Because back in the day, remember when status effects stayed after battle?
Yeah?
That doesn't have any. Does Persona still do that?
No.
I think Persona 3 did, and then they got rid of it, right? Or something like that.
I don't remember.
And then they got rid of it. You used to get a tired stat, and then they
they
got rid of
that and
portable.
Yeah.
And it's like, huh? It's like they got. It's like RPGs are just becoming. So there apparently is one really hard RPG on the DS. I think it's called like. I forgot what it's called. It's a, like almost dungeon. It's a very dungeon crawly though. I think. I mean, whatever. But apparently it's quite difficult. So I'll have to give that a shot one day. I don't know. I think my next big RPG I'm gonna try is a Strange Journey. No, not Strange Journey. I've already played Strange Journey. I didn't get Shin Megami Tensei 4, but apparently the game next to it, which is Apocalypse, is apparently pretty good. So I do want to try that out. And I don't know. I'm probably not gonna play Dragon Quest VII. I'll probably just let Sammy enjoy that one, unless she tells me I gotta play it. I don't know. You know, I play what I have time for these days, really. So there's this one really cool looking game on Steam that Fire and Velvet showed us. I think it's called Hollow Knight. And it looks, you've seen it, the art is great for it. It looks so good. Like, it's the best looking artwork in a Metroidvania I've ever seen. So we're gonna have to play that game on this channel. But
and Ukulele's coming out, so we'll be playing that. I am super pumped for that game.
Unfortunately, we will not be playing Persona 5 on this channel because Sheila will want to play that without me, and we have no real way to stream it.
Especially since we have such weird work schedules, I'm not gonna wait to play each time for him.
And apparently, the game is 100 hours long, even on a normal playthrough. Like, people say they tried to speedrun it and they got 88 hours. I mean, I don't know if this is true, but at the very least, it's going to be an 80-hour game. And it's
I'm fine with that.
And I'm like, wow, that might be a little too long, you know? But instead, Breath of the Wild is coming out next week.
Yeah.
And that will make or break for a lot of people. People are going to either find that game's way shorter than advertised or way too big. I'm going to guess that game is going to be a weak link in the Zelda franchise, to be quite honest with you. Like, I think it'll be better than Skyward Sword, but I think otherwise people are going to find that game kind of boring. Because I feel like it's going to be this big open world, but it's going to have the same problem other open world games do, which is there's nothing to do in the open world.
Awesome.
You might say that Sanity points carrying between battles is harsh, but that's technically what this one game does called Darkest Dungeon. Yes, Dragon Quarter technically does that as well to an extent, which is one reason I really like it. And I think, you know, the most interesting aspect of playing an RPG is wear and tear. That's the most interesting aspect. It's always the most interesting aspect. And I think when you don't have wear and tear, the RPG is dull, which is why I couldn't really get into Xenoblade when I played it completely. I think it's a very good game to play for exploration, but a bad game to play for, like, combat fun, because there's no interest. You approach every battle the same way, because all your HP and MP restores after every single fight.
This was such a good party idea. I thank you for it.
Did I tell you it?
You're like, why don't you just you don't want, it's because I was like, I really want to put Ricardo in my party and keep Mao, and I want to keep Frank. She's like, why don't you just take Shania out? Because you're like, you don't need the Harmonixer.
You don't. You don't need Yuri and Corando in Shadow Hearts 2. Just, why would you not?
Yeah.
I
didn't actually use Corando the first time I did this.
I say that. But you should play, in any RPG, you should play the character you like the most. basically, or like playing as the most. Either or. This is why I feel bad for people who play as Velvet in Berseria, because she makes the game a literal joke, which is not good for an action RPG. It's not good for any character to make the game a joke, unless the player doesn't care. But they shouldn't be so tremendously better than all the other characters. And apparently Ludger is the same way in Xillia 2, but I think that's because Ludger is emphasized in Xillia 2. Like, I think you don't have access to all the other party members for a good majority of the game. So I think that's the reason they made him so good, where in Velvet you actually have other party members. And I think it's bad, because what if someone really likes Velvet, and then they realize by playing her, they're playing the game on easy mode, and that the game...
Is this easy mode?
Does Diva say that?
Yep.
I'm not even surprised.
How'd you know that that's who it was?
Because fucking Overwatch is the thing you quote all the time.
I don't quote Overwatch all the time. I'm actually surprised that I didn't mess up because of that.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Alright. I could actually probably beat that one in one hit.
So the party you're going to be using in Persona 5 is, at the moment, the prediction is her favorite character is going to be Morgana, and her second favorite character is going to be Yusuke.
Uh-huh.
That's the prediction. I don't think there's anything that's going to prevent Morgana. We did fandom a scene from Persona 5, so it's going to make her even more attached to Morgana. And I don't think there's anything that's going to prevent... Yeah, it's just... we own 5 cats. It's gonna be Morgana, okay? Like, is your favorite character in this game Mal?
Yes.
Oh, there we go. See what I mean?
It's between Mao and Frank.
There you go. We own 5 cats. It's...
Oh, come on now. You've seen Mao.
No, Mao is actually funny in this game, so...
Mao is amazing.
And she's voiced by Orochimaru, so of course.
She also has the best voice actress in English, too.
Yeah, her voice actress in English is fine. So. They actually did give her a fitting voice. I'm very happy they did that. If only they got a better actor for Johnny.
God.
And Shania. And everybody.
Ricardo putting on his fake accent. Ricardo was really bad.
You know, because every Spanish person have to sound like this in English, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, yeah, I like my soda. I have a Spanish worker at... I have a Spanish worker at... Mexican worker at work, right? And I ask him, like, does it make you mad when every, like, American guy who has a Spanish accent try to do that? Does it make you mad? He said, no, but it is very stupid that they all think we sound like that. Because, he doesn't sound anything like that. I'm like, oh, Spanish people are so sexy.
What did he say?
He's like, shut the fuck up, man.
Oh my god, I can't believe
And then I have someone from Saudi Arabia there, and he's like,
I can't believe you.
he was like telling me stuff like, he was trying to tell me the difference between their culture and our culture.
Uh-huh.
Like, apparently, they work a month, and I think they, work a good bit of the week, but then they get a month off as well,
That's pretty cool.
and then they get just salary for that month or something, and they only have to work a little bit or something.
Man, Japan should take after them.
So their systems will really differ. They get paid less than us, of course, though.
Yeah, but I'm sure the cost of living is...
He said he prefers Saudi Arabia's work system better at the moment. I'm saying until you get paid more. And he's like, yeah, until I get a better job, and then I'll prefer this system more. So basically, in Saudi Arabia, I think it's better when you have a lower paying job, but it's better here to try and get when you get a good job, which I haven't been able to find yet. Oh
Yeah,
boy.
wow, we're leveling up a lot in
We
this
need to
dungeon.
save.
We do. I haven't gotten to a save point yet.
I think you need to try and find one as soon as possible. Like, if this was not an emulator, I wouldn't care. But it is, so it's like, oh my god, we need to save. Because I do not want this game. I mean, this game really didn't crash much.
I don't really want you jinxing me, so shush.
Not that this game... That's like one of the only times this game's crashed. And I think it's because you were loading and stuff. This is, actually, oh, you're just gonna try and go find a save point?
You got me paranoid. I actually shouldn't do that because I'm worried that it's gonna crash doing that.
Yeah, just fight, it's fine. I mean, at the very least, we won't lose all our, audio recording. We won't lose this recording no matter what.
I'll still have to go through this dungeon again.
Well, you won't have to record it. You can just play on your own. Unless you want to. I mean, I don't...
Nah.
See, the thing about this kind of level design is you actually have to kind of pay attention to the level. You have to see what you're doing with the level. And I think that's the crux of good level design is, am I paying attention to the level at all? Or am I just running through it? That's why Berseria's level design is so bad. It's because you never pay attention to what you're doing in Berseria in the level. You just run through it. That's why... It's like because the reason like a game like Dustforce is so good is because you're gonna give every little detail about those levels attention, and like I have certain levels just memorized in my head from Dustforce because it's just I need to, and there's certain aspects of Rex Rocket where I have them memorized in my head because I had to pay attention to the level design. Don't get me wrong, I think you can make good level design without it even being hard, but I think the most important aspect is, am I paying attention to the level design or am I just running through the level?
Oh, I'm so glad that I equipped that really awesome accessory onto Mao now.
What does it do?
It keeps her SP from lowering when she's attacked with an SP lower type of attack.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, I'm glad I did that because she just got attacked with it.
She has the same amount of SP as everyone else, doesn't she?
Yeah, but it'll lower. I mean, it doesn't matter since this is a boss. Since this isn't a boss, but how'd you know Mel was my favorite character in this game?
The cat.
The
We own 5 cats.
The badass mafia cat.
Yeah.
It was gonna either be Frank or Mel. Wow.
What?
Oh, I didn't mean to hit Johnny. Whatever. Surprised he did that much damage.
Long dungeon.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't normally care, because I am paranoid at this point. That first crash has me a little paranoid. I mean, if it crashes, it crashes, At least we have the recording. We'll just stop for the day if it crashes. That's all that's gonna happen. But I'm just gonna hope it doesn't crash.
You know what? He attacks harder than he,
Obviously, since we're about to beat Paper Mario as well, we're gonna have to decide on our next RPG that you play after this game.
Chrono Trigger.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be which is not even gonna be that long. You know how much you've played this game, the 20-hour mark? Mm-hmm. You'll be done with Chrono Trigger by that time. That's how short it is. It is a short game.
Why is it so critically acclaimed?
Because it has good pacing. It's fun. It's like Undertale.
Oh.
It's like Undertale is good because it has good pacing. You could ruin Undertale by making it 40 hours long.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, you could.
No, I believe you. That wasn't.
That's what I tell people. I'm like, pacing is so important because you can ruin something that's potentially good Like, Berseria could be good.
I don't think this game has the best pacing in the world, but
Actually-
I love this game.
Actually, the pacing's fine for what it is. Because it's not really trying to have a big plot. It's just supposed to be... It's just trying to have a bunch of random adventures going on. And that's not what Berseria is. Berseria is supposed to have this focused plot. Because Shania's revenge is not the focus, because she's not the main character.
No,
You know.
it's Johnny.
Johnny's the main character, and he's kind of a detective dude who's just supposed to, like, do various things, you know? So it's actually okay for this game to kind of... And plus, this game has had things that lead to Lady in it, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's not like... You know... So you gotta go back down there.
Let's see where this takes me.
See where this takes me. You know, I forgot what the fuck I was saying. I have no idea what I just said.
You were
That's a-
talking about how the game has ties to Lady.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is what the stream of consciousness talking does. So, I wouldn't say this game is horrible pacing. You know, it's not, like, fast pacing, but I think this game is not meant to have a focused story. It's really just the random adventures of this ragtag group.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's okay. But Berseria is very much, we gotta go get Arturius, and that fucking almost never... And we gotta go collect MacGuffins, ruined the game, almost. In fact, I would say collecting MacGuffins ruined that game. Because it was very dragged out, a very, very dragged out MacGuffin collecting quest. And at the very least, the one thing is, that is the biggest complaint of the game, is that the MacGuffin collecting part, people say it is just, you know, is way too long, and when the plot finally picks up, it is way too little, way too late. That's what most people say. I mean, obviously there's people still enjoy the plot, but I think most people agree the MacGuffin collecting part is definitely the worst part of the game.
Shit.
Yeah, you just killed both of them. What an asshole.
No, I'm saying that was fucking insane.
What?
That spell.
Why?
Because it killed him in one hit.
Eh.
Yeah. Oh, might as well just get him out of the way. I love this party. This party's so great.
It is best to play who your favorite. In every RPG, it's your best bet to play your favorite characters. Even if they're not the best character, just play whoever you want.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
people-
I feel I like Hilda a lot too in this game, but I like Johnny more.
It's like in Fire Emblem forums, I feel like people get a little too uppity about tier list and who the best character is. I'm like, clearly, there's gonna be a best character. It's just how it is. But you can beat the game with anyone.
Mm-hmm.
You can beat the game with probably fucking Mozu, and it doesn't matter.
Mozu's really good.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, if you level her up.
Oh, because she has that stat raising thing. Okay, that's right. I forgot if. But there, like I forgot who's supposed to be the worst character stat wise. Oh, even you can beat the game with even Rinka because you can just pair her up and buff your party member a lot. If we were playing Berseria, that conversation would have lasted 20 minutes. I'm not even joking. Over nothing. Oh, a save.
I know.
Oh man, that must mean it's boss time.
Yep.
Oh, thank God. Thank God it didn't crash.
I would have cried a million tears, especially with how much I leveled up in this dungeon.
And it's not really a flaw in dungeon design for a dungeon to wait till the end to give you a save point, because it makes the saves feel more satisfying. I almost feel like I watched this cutscene with you a long time ago.
Yeah, you watched me play a little bit of the English version of this.
I don't know if it was this section. I think it was, though.
At least you didn't get spoiled on the biggest plot twist of this game, which happens at an ice-looking palace thing. So.
I watched you in the Ice Palace thing.
Yeah, but you didn't watch the biggest plot twist of this game. Fucking
伝えよ。
肉体労働は苦手でした。こちらで勘弁してもらいますよ。
Alright. I don't actually know what abnormalities he does on step. Well, oh, hi. You copycat! For Rizzle?
Oh. Oh shit. Oh god.
Go fuck yourself.
I wonder if we're gonna get wrecked here, guys.
Probably not. I don't actually know what that does, but
Uh-oh. My killer is slow as shit. He still hasn't attacked you yet.
oh, he's gonna be attacking soon. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know he's attacking next, like...
Let's see. What do I want to do? Continuously.
Yeah, Johnny gets to go...
Perfect.
Yeah.
This is perfect. I wonder if it'll cure it though. I wonder if this will cure it. Let's see. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Holy
Ouch.
fuck.
Well, they have to make him strong.
I might die. I might actually die.
That's what I said. I'm like, we might be screwed, guys. It's gonna happen.
Alright, cool. Alright, let's attack now. I don't actually know who to attack.
They gotta make Killer strong. They've been building him up this whole game,
You know what?
you know.
I'm gonna get rid of this fucking spellcaster first.
It's no fun when someone's been built up the whole game and you take them down in 2 seconds.
I know.
That's just not good from a storytelling point of view.
If he kills Mel, that sucks. It's Mel. Mel's gonna die.
Even his AI is. Oh, he
Oh,
did. She
thank
did.
God. Holy fuck.
You need to do some attacking.
I know. I will. Don't worry.
I would kill that thing first.
Yeah. Guys, do you like Mao or something? Fuckers. Yeah, I gotta get rid of that thing.
Yeah, like, he's just gonna wreck you otherwise. Uh-oh. That's his only move?
No.
Ouch.
Oh my god! I don't remember him being this hard.
Shit. Oh man, we're getting wrecked, guys. Alright. That's fucking... Oh man, I can't believe you even went for that. Hey, we gotta use items, guys. No, you want to use item because there's only... We need to get some attacks in is what we need. We're not even hurting him, really.
Yeah.
Ouch.
I don't even know what apathy does.
I think it really it probably decreases the amount of strength. Once you kill that thing, it won't be as bad. Obviously. Yes, you want to kill that thing. It doesn't even have that much health. Oh good, you poisoned it. Ouch. He does a shit ton of damage.
I'm gonna have to save it. I think I'm gonna have to wait until this thing's dead before I resurrect him.
That poison is a godsend right now. That just did 125 damage right there. Ouch.
Deadly poison.
Oh man. Yeah, just use our cure again. I think Johnny's just gonna have to play your spellcaster right here.
Well, Johnny's always been my healer.
Oh my god! I can't believe it did that. Wow, holy shit. Poison's useful in this game.
Yeah.
On bosses. At least on that boss. Oh, it's almost dead. Well, looks like you got saved by the poison. I think it's dead. After the turn.
Alright.
I can't believe that.
Oh, Ricardo's not gonna... Oh.
Oh, that thing probably gets resurrected, doesn't it?
No, I don't think so. Alright, now I can focus on Killer, and I can resurrect Ricardo. Alright.
Strength minus 100. What do your other drunken fist arcs do?
1 second, baby.
You might want to see if they might be useful in this situation.
I'll take a look. I
Yeah.
just want to make sure that I gotta get Ricardo healed first.
He didn't even get to use his buffs in this battle. You want to play the... I don't even know if you want to use that, honestly.
What, this?
Yeah.
Rainbow Oath? No, it's how it actually saved my ass.
Oh, okay.
If you're wondering, I'm getting this for I need his card for a side quest.
That's fine. I'm not saying... I know you have to do certain things in battle.
I'm surprised. I didn't realize I could attack two
Oh
people.
my god.
Well, looks like they're gonna die. Again.
Oh boy.
Well, Ricardo, you died again, my dear.
Oh my god. That was incredible. Yeah, this is why if you have got something that increases your defense melody or something. That
I
would-
have something. I have it, but Mao has it, and I have to use her to heal.
Frank just does enough damage on his own to.
Here we go. And I gotta use Arc Shield too. Fuck. Arc barrier, there it is. That should help a little bit. Alright. Yes, that would have helped.
Man, why? If only you had used that at the beginning.
I know.
I knew there was something useful in there. I was like, I'm pretty sure she has useful art.
Man, he still does a fuck ton of damage.
Nah, I think he's pretty. I think he's pretty screwed right now.
If you're wondering why I'm not doing combos right now, I'm just making sure that his, that...
You need to get some SP.
I know. Alright.
You didn't even need to do that. You could have just played the SP recover melody.
How much stock does he have? None, okay. Damn.
Oh well.
Wait a minute, that's fucking cheating.
What?
He didn't have 2 turns after that. Mal's gonna die. Yeah,
Ouch.
bitch. Go. Okay.
Dying's not so bad because they restore SP by dying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's okay.
He's fucked. Hey, Chops.
I mean, I can actually imagine this fight being easier with Shania, but I just don't want to use her because I think she's retarded, useless.
She probably does make this fight a lot easier, but yeah, it's fine.
I'm making sure that fucker's stock stays down.
Tired, Chopper?
Because she had such a fucking hard day.
Mm-hmm. Almost dead. No, he is dead. Just use your drunken fist on him. He's dead after this.
Just to finish it off with a drunk cat kicking your ass. I don't think I'll get a coin, by the way. Oh!
Oh, yeah. That's what he was carrying on him.
Nice. That was a hard fight, actually. That was actually kind of hard. I still would like to do the scene with Shania and Johnny where she talks about what happened in Machu Picchu.
Okay.
Because I do like that scene.
悪いな、遊びが過ぎちまった。本気で相手してやる。なんだこりゃ。レディ。レディさんが最後振り寄っといたのでしょ。俺たちやってない。待ちなさい。
Hilda fucking turning into a bat.
Oh boy, an FMV. Back in the day when we had FMVs every so often in games. Now we're lucky to get an anime cutscene. Well, she looks very strange at FMV, that fur. I don't think we got motion capture for this game.
she laying on both of us?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like her. Their hands are weird, I've noticed.
Yeah.
Oh, my poor kitty.
Everything's a little weird looking about them. Very rough FMV. They have a kind of overly glossy look to them.
That's how all the Shadow Hearts cutscenes were, though.
Yeah, I know. But you can kind of see back when you look at it is that everyone looks kind of overly glossy.
Mm-hmm.
なんだここは。ここが門。
I don't think those footsteps were in sync.
No, the audio is a little off sync, I've noticed. It's not the game, it's the emulator. Because I've watched this all. I've seen
Okay.
up to a good portion of the game, and it's not the game, it's the emulator.
No, okay. Fair enough.
Can't get everything perfect with this emulator.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, it doesn't bother me. I don't care if the footsteps are off sync. I'm just kind of was like, they're kind of off sync, aren't they?
別れる。出現と同時に開くというものではないのだ。まあ、これだけの質量のものが動くとなれば、時間がかかるのも仕方ないですが。こいつが開けば、エディは人間に戻れるんだ。いやー、門が開いただけでは不十分でしょう。いくつかの手順を踏まないと。その手順ってやつを聞きたいんだ。それを教えてしまったら、キラーさんは私を殺すつもりでしょう。よくわかってるじゃんか。今の光、まさか気のせいだといいのですが。
Oh,
Well, I definitely want to save after that.
yep. Oh boy.
What's the matter?
No, just saying we.
A lot happened in that, huh?
Yeah, I'm getting hungry.
You're such a pig.
I know. Are you not getting hungry?
Mm-mm.
Then I'll last a little longer.
You don't have to last for my sake, honey.
No, I'm okay. I don't need food right away. No, I do need to go to the bathroom. Nope.
That's fine, I'm just gonna mess with the menu for right now.
Alright.
to make sure that I got all of her statues too. I feel like I might be missing a few.
Yeah.
I have to boost all of these statues in order to get the best ending of the game.
Well, aren't there 4?
4 of each? It depends. I'll have to look. Hopefully that's the case.
I mean, you're not at the end of the game yet, so I wouldn't
No,
worry.
I know.
I wouldn't worry about it. You're not.
I just wanna get all of them so I can work on getting.
Yeah, but I don't think you're at the point where you can even get them all. Unless the game's almost over.
No, there's.
I mean, isn't this a 40-hour game?
You know, you could
30.
be right. I just remember there was like a few more things happening before
mean-
you could go to the gate.
I mean, I feel like we played it at a reasonable pace. You know, where I think we played it at a standard player pace. Okay. Yes, putting it lightly, aren't we, Val? Back in the day, we used to be brief with dialogue in games. Now
Go get Chopper. I think she's getting into
now
something.
every game feels like it's like I gotta write a book every time they talk. Not that I even mind long cutscenes. There's a difference between long cutscenes.
Alright,
and
you ready? I'm
entertaining
gonna start the
cutscenes.
next one.
You're gonna start the next what?
Cutscene.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna go do mouse level thing.
I can't until I do this.
やはり止められなかったかい。気にせんでいい。よく無事に戻ってきた。
ビルカバンガでたくさんの同胞が死んでいました。あれは
この島の男たちさ。やはり死んでしもうたか。
敵を撃とうとは思わないんですか？
あやつらは無意に殺されたわけではない。門の出現を止めるという使命のため戦い、果たせずに死んでいった。それだけのことじゃ。
そんな
生き残ったわしらがすべきことは敵討ちではない。使命を果たし、あやつらの死を無駄にせんことじゃ。どこに行く？まだ話は終わっとらんぞ。
門へ乗り込みます。私は仲間の敵討ちを果たす。
そしてまた逃げ戻ってくるつもりか。汗には何も生まん。同じ
Chopper.
過ちを繰り返すな。
You're not getting any more right now.
Hungry?
Don't feed her anymore. That is a weight loss food. She can only have so much.
門が開くまでにはもうしばらく時間があろう。それまでに門の力を封じることができれば。
門の力を封じる？そんなことが。
大陸の南にウユニという
I already know about this, so that's why I'm not.
Hey, it's the Ice Palace.
Yep.
この世に門がある。
So we're really close to where you were in the game.
Yep. I was like an area or two after
清め
this.
た塩で塔をお作りになられた。その塔の最上階にある祭壇には赤き光マリスと対をなす青き光が封印されているという。
青き光？
白人どものこと ウイルと呼ぶらしいがの。まだ門が開かぬのも塔からこぼれ出たウイルの力がかろうじて門扉を閉じているからじゃろう。その力を完全に解き放てば再び門を封じ込めることもできよう。
なぜその力を今まで使わなかったのですか？
青き光もまた赤き光と同じようにむやみに人の世に振りまいてはならぬものなのじゃ。悪意に満ちた人間は世に害をなすが必要以上に悪意を抑圧された人間もいつか同じ道をたどる。故にご先祖様は青き光を二つの指輪にて封印し、その指輪を別々のものに分けて託された。
難しくてよくわからないんだけど、
要するに君たちは2つの指輪を見つけてくればいい
Wow.
ですね。
Yes, Frank. Wow, amazing.
そのうちの一つはわしら南に移り住んだ一族に代々伝えられ
Time for the MacGuffin hunting quest of this game. Although
really.
this game already had MacGuffin hunting quest, which is to gather those things for her.
もう一つは
You know, MacGuffin hunting quest isn't always bad. That's all Zelda is.
北の地に残ったある部族のもとに託されたとは聞いておるが、
人の部族。
ゾンタンに聞いてみましょう。また小言を言われるかもしれないけど、どちらにしろまずはそのアイドの洞窟に向かいましょう。もう一つの指輪がすぐに見つかるという保証はないし。
じゃあ俺たち行ってくるよ。
車内やちょいとお待ち。お主の中に何やら不吉な影を感じるのじゃが、
It's probably just this graphical glitch.
心配じゃな。お主のうちに宿る精霊たちがすべてを良き方へ導いてくれんことを。
Hey, that's a tip. Which means you have to level up all the shadows, statues. Ha ha ha! Subtlety.
Yep. I guess she gets overcome with malice in the bad ending.
I imagine she does.
Well, I don't want Johnny to be unhappy, so if it's to make Johnny happy, I'll fucking do it.
Oh, Johnny, you fucking goody two shoes who helps everybody. Okay. I have to go. You need to go do this ninja quest to help this ninja. Okay, I guess if you say so. You need to go help this cat collect cat coins so that she can be in a movie. Okay, I guess if you say so, guys. There's this one voice I kind of wish I could do that it seems like a lot of people could do. It's like this really nasally kind of, ah shit, man, kind
You
of
mean the
voice.
snarf voice?
No, it's not a snarf voice, but it's close to it, you know? Like Aaron does it, Little Karibo does it. It's just
Jesse Cox, probably.
Jesse has not done it. It's this really funny voice, and I wish I could kind of do it, but I can't do
I
it
gotta
at all.
figure out where that stupid cave is. I guess the cave is right here. But before we do that, we gotta go.
You go to do the
gotta
most
go-
important part. It's like you could do this and free your spirit of the shadows.
No, I gotta be.
Not
able to-
until I make my movie, guys. Oh, okay, all right. You can deal with your shadow bollocks after the movie.
make. I want to check for that for this fight. I just want to make sure that
That you're the right level?
right level and I have the
I think
right
you're the right level.
and the right items equipped because they have ring abnormalities.
I see. She's not cheating, she's studying her enemy.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm just saying, guys, she's not cheating, she's studying her enemy. You know, in Pokemon, that's what you're supposed to do before you fight your opponent's team.
Alright.
I think that's how tournaments in Pokemon work. I know nothing about Pokemon tournaments.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't know. Apparently, they're really competitive.
Oh, by the
these
way, the
days.
reason why I'm also doing this is because her, she's like Blanca. So basically, she gets a move called Sake. It restores HP to unconscious allies. Like, it restores a good bit of their HP to unconscious allies.
Yeah, that's how you revive people in this game. Make them drink.
Yep.
That's how you do it. Get in there.
I love that. I didn't know what Frank's last name was until I looked at this game FAQ.
What is it?
Goldfinger.
Are you fucking kidding me? Frank Goldfinger the ninja? I mean, isn't Frank American anyway?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Frank
Frank Goldfinger the ninja. That could just be a game title all by itself. Frank Goldfinger the ninja. We play as Frank, an old man ninja, American old man ninja, who wields some random logs he picks up. Clearly, the game designer just wanted to design the most ridiculous character he could think of when he made Frank. It's like, I just want one character to be really, really, really dumb. Can I do that? He's like, yes, I guess. What's your idea? I want to make an American ninja who picks up random crap he finds on the side of the road as weapons.
Okay.
Okay. Why do you think that'll be fun? It might be. Okay, I guess give it a shot. Thanks. I already put him in. I already designed him.
I just needed to get your consent first.
I already did the artwork. I already got the artwork. He's already designed. He's already in the party.
Oh.
Oh, what would you have done if I refused? Let him be in the game, and you would just have discovered the hard way? I just wouldn't have put another character in, and I just would have removed him altogether and not replaced him.
Do I have enough? Yeah, I have enough.
Alright, let's get in.
Oh, I don't. I don't have any shrimp coins. Wait, I lied. Never mind.
Yes, you do.
Whatever. I guess we're on the next part of the movie.
Oh boy. Isn't the last mile Jackie Chan
I don't
as a
know.
cat? Oh, okay. You know that it uses this music
I get happy, okay? Why can't I just be fucking happy?
here. Because you can't be happy. I like how we're not gonna use any karate music moves for this fight. We're gonna use magic, probably. This is a martial arts match. Let's use magic. The power of magic. Apparently, I think I remember my dad played this game called Icewind Dale or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And he said he couldn't get into it, or I don't know if it was Icewind Dale, but it's basically a Diablo, Baldur's Gate kind of game. And he said he couldn't get into it simply because of the voice acting. Because the wizard really did talk like that. It's like, I'm a wizard, and I use the power of magic. You probably just want to heal until your speed buff is gone. You might lose right here.
Probably.
No, you're lucky you got the next turn. Alright, use your item. You're really taking a risk with that.
I'm not trying to.
You didn't even need to do that because they restore 3.
I wasn't trying to, though, honey.
I know, but if you had missed, you would have lost. Well, I guess he would have missed anyway. That was a risk. One of the reasons Chrono Trigger is so quick is because all the fights are very quick. They're over very, very fast.
If you're wondering why I'm doing this, it's actually so he doesn't get 2 turns. Yeah! Oh!
Oh.
Instant death.
Oh my god.
まったく
Okay.
Cool. Cat Touch was powered up, so it'll be even stronger.
That's what you got out of that cat touch.
Good thing. I am an actress. Alright, I gotta figure out how many coins I need for that one. Definitely don't think I have enough for it, but... And I'll heal her, don't worry, I know.
I noticed in this game it doesn't do what Shadow Hearts 2 did.
What?
You know, in Shadow Hearts 2, when you were in specific dungeons, right? It would just make you run around as the character central to that dungeon. It's kind of a...
Oh no, you do that in this. In Frank's main side quest, he does that.
But in that game, it just did it for story segments too, you know? And it's just like, it was a very strange thing. Like, Shadow Hearts 2 is the only game I've known that's ever done that.
Yeah, Anastasia, when you're in the palace, I know, is the only one who can walk
Like,
around.
when you first get Joachim, you have to run around as him.
Yeah.
When you do Corando's dungeon, you have to run around as him.
Anastasia.
When you first get Lucia, you have to run around as her.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
The dungeon right after her. She's the most worthless character in the Shadow Hearts franchise.
I think Ricardo is a better version of her.
Literally, Lucia's there just to have another sexy girl in the game. That's it.
Oh, I went to the wrong place. I was
Yes, we'd like to go to Las Vegas all of a sudden.
No, Chicago is what I was looking for because I was looking for the card guy. See, I think it's him. Where's the card guy? He's one of these guys. I guess it's that guy up here.
No, that just doesn't oh wait.
Oh, so I haven't even gotten here yet. You get some pretty damn good items.
Yep, you literally have nothing.
I love the side quests in this game, which is kind of why I like this game so much. And yeah, like I said, the only reason I didn't beat it is because my data went corrupt and I didn't feel like going through it all again.
Well, you still took a massive break from playing it again, too.
Well, not having Dead Fingers talk is a real motivation killer.
I mean, you got all the way to that ice dungeon, and then you just gave up.
No, my data went corrupt.
No, but you had gotten there way beforehand. You said, and then you said you just stopped playing. That's what you said.
Oh, listen.
Yeah, I think she's done that every time we go. Every time we go in this area, a bird chirps to it. Oh, I guess she doesn't feel like chirping anymore. So where do we have to go for that ninja side quest?
Oh, the cave, that cave that we need to go to really anyway. More or less. This is just like the Solomon's Key type of thing.
Solomon's Key.
Do you remember in Shadow Hearts 2?
I really don't. Do you know how long it's been since I played Shadow Hearts 2? I remember parts of that game. I don't remember a lot of it.
Well, there is a portion where you do a bunch of where you do a bunch of side quests.
I mean, I am sure I remember fighting random enemies. I don't remember what it was for though. It was a very compelling fight.
I haven't gone and done these, obviously, as you can tell.
No, you haven't. Why don't, just attack them. You don't need to use that.
No, you have to. I can't let an enemy have a turn.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
It's a puzzle?
Kind of. You have to figure out strategic ways to actually beat the enemies without letting them have a turn. See what I mean?
Oh, that's a goal, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's sort of interesting.
Fuck! I didn't mean to do that.
You might get the enemy a turn. You missed?
Mm-hmm.
How did you miss?
Magic, I guess.
Was that a status effect spell?
I think that's only for airborne enemies. I actually think the enemy is gonna get a turn.
You have a line attack?
I do. Ricardo has one.
Nope, you're screwed. They're too far apart. Do you have a double? Yeah, you do.
No, I know what I'm gonna do.
You have a double.
I'm not gonna...
You're fine. Frank even has a turn. You are fine, actually.
Oh, that's Mao. I thought.
You're fine. Just do this and you'll be fine. Or not.
Yeah, you're right.
I didn't know that you had two people in front of it. Do a double. Should have done the double. That's over. Oh my. Oh wow. I can't believe you got this. You got so lucky. Oh boy. Wow. Good job.
Thanks. Alright. You said you're hungry and Aldi's is open for another hour. Do you want to go grab chicken and potatoes so I can make you curry tonight?
I suppose that would actually be a good idea. We might as well go while we are not doing particularly anything in this game. And I think the episode's long enough as it is. We've been going for a while.
I know, it's so much better than Berseria.
I agree.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.